The National Assembly or NA Standing Committee on Monday approved the replacement of 3 ministers in the latest cabinet reshuffle following a proposal made by the Prime Minister. The reshuffle takes place as Laos is struggling to overcome economic and financial hardships driven largely by a high level of debt that has accumulated in recent decades.
ผ่านการค้นคว้าประกอบความเห็นอย่างลึกซึ้งที่ถ้วนของบรรดาท่านในคณะประจำสภาแห่งชาติต่อคำเสนอของนายกรัฐมนตรีเกี่ยวกับการพิจารณารับรองเอาการยกย้ายและการแต่งตั้งสมาชิกรัฐบาลในกองประชุมคณะประจำสภาแห่งชาติเดือนมังกรนี้
Addressing a news conference on Monday, Vice President of the National Assembly, Ms. Sunthorn Sanyachak, said the Standing Committee of the National Assembly's 9th Legislature approved the cabinet reshuffle at its monthly meeting, taking place on January 30th to 31st. The approval was made following a proposal by the Prime Minister.
รับทราบเกี่ยวกับผลการพิจารณาปัญหาดังกล่าวดังนี้
Former Minister of Finance Bunjom Ubunpaserd has been replaced by the former Governor of Savanakhet Province, Mr. Santipap Pomvihan. Mr. Bunjom will take up a new post in Savanakhet Province.
3ยกย้ายท่านดาวงศ์พรแก้ว
Former Minister of Energy and Mines, Dr. Dawong Phonkaew, is replaced by the former Governor of Salavan Province, Mr. Posai Sayason. Dr. Dawong will take up a new post in the province. Former Minister of Public Works and Transport, Dr. Vieng Sawat Sipandon, was replaced by his deputy, Mr. Ngampasong Meungmani. Dr. Vieng Sawat will take up a new post in Lonamtha Province. Under Article 26 of the Law on the National Assembly, the Standing Committee has the legal right to consider and endorse the appointment or transfer of cabinet members in essential cases proposed by the Prime Minister. The outcome in this regard shall be reported to the next ordinary session of the National Assembly for approval. The reshuffle comes less than a month after the National Assembly's fourth ordinary session elected Dr. Sonsai Sipandon as Prime Minister to replace Mr. Pankam Vipawan. The reshuffle takes place as Laos is struggling to overcome economic and financial hardships, driven largely by a high level of debt that has accumulated in recent decades. The sharp depreciation of the local currency, the kyib, has also exacerbated the challenges facing Laos. In July last year, the National Assembly or Third Ordinary Session endorsed a reshuffle that saw the former Deputy Minister of Finance, Dr. Bunlua Sinsai Worawong, appointed as the new Governor of the Bank of the Lao PDR, replacing Mr. Sonsai Sipasai. In addition, the former president of the State Audit Organization, Mr. Malaithong Kongmasit, replaced Dr. Kampeng Saisumpang as Minister of Industry and Commerce.
นอกจากวาระที่สำคัญในมื้อนี้กองประชุมคณะประจำยังจะได้
The latest reshuffle sees the governors of Savanakhet and Salavan replacing the ministers of finance and energy and mines, respectively, meaning that these provinces now face a leadership vacuum. Under the law on provincial people's councils, new governors shall be endorsed by the people's councils in accordance with proposals made by the council's standing committee. Provincial people's councils have organized and are preparing to organize ordinary sessions following the recent fourth ordinary session of the National
คณะเล
Assembly.
ขาธิการสถาบันคนควรนิติกรรมสภาแห่งชาติ